Welcome to Mishna study Masachet Yoma Perek Aleph Mishnah Gimal. Over here in this Mishnah, I'm going to discuss familiarizing the Kohen Gadol with the service of Yom Kippur. Right. So Masudo Zekenim Zikne Betin, right? The elders, right, from the Zikne Betin, right? They're from the the actual court, right? So they went ahead and they passed them on. They provided him, right? Right? They read in front of him what the work was for that day. What are you going to be doing on Yom Kippur? This is the avodah, and they started to read it in front of him. Ve'omrim they tell him, Ishi Kohen Gadol, right? My master Kohen Gadol, kirata beficha. Read it with your own mouth. Maybe you forgot, or maybe you never even learned. And how are they telling the Kohen Gadol? Maybe you didn't even learn. He's the Kohen Gadol. He's the high priest. So we need to know that in general, the Kohen Gadol is supposed to be the best of the nation, right? Kohen Gadol me'ahav, right? Literally, the best of his brothers, right? We have a tradition that he should be Gadol mehem banoi, right? In his appearance, his beauty, right? Being handsome, koach, strength, osher, wealth, and chokhmah, and wisdom, right? Those four things. Now, if he doesn't have money, we actually collect money. We gather money from him until he's wealthier than everyone else and all the other Kohanim. But what happened in the Second Temple period, when people weren't, 100%, by the laws, even the kings back, who were leading Am Yisrael weren't abiding by all the Torah mitzvot. They would appoint Kohanim Gedolim, through their own force. And sometimes they wouldn't know. And over here, this is what what the Mishnah is saying, Shemelo Lamata, maybe you didn't even learn. They were even uneducated, Kohanim Gedolim, at the time of Bayit Sheni, Second Temple period. And that's what the Mishnah is referring to over here. Now, Erev Yom Kippurim, now, by the way, I just point out, when we mentioned before, when you put the Kohen Gadol in Lishkat Palhedrin, what's Palhedrin? It's a minister's chamber, right? It's the person, the king appoints ministers, to be in charge of taxes and this shuk and this collections and whatnot. And they get switched out so often, right? Whenever the king wants, he just, switches them out. So too, the Kohen Gadol over here would be swapped out so easily because anyone that came, and would, give money and, bribe them, they would be appointed as the Kohen Gadol, right? So that's why that was actually called the Shkat Palhedrin, right? So almost like the minister's chamber. Erev Yom Kippurim b'shaharit, on the Erev Yom Kippur in the morning, ma'amidim oto b'sha'ari ha'mizrach, they'd stand them up in the eastern gates. U'ma'avidim lefanav, parim ve'elim u'chvasim, we pass in front of him, right? Bulls, rams, sheep, right? These are the animals that he's going to be dealing with on Yom Kippur. So he's familiar with his service of what he's going to be doing for the nation tomorrow on Yom Kippur.